Hello everyone! Today, it's the quest for service history. We're going to get into a little bit of a topic that I like to call carcheology. I want to start digging into this car's past and really find out about the life it's lived up until now. If you're new here and haven't checked out the other videos, go check them out. This is my Porsche 911 996 with 358,780 miles. Some of you know that when I bought this car, it didn't come with any service history. Not a binder full of receipts. I couldn't even find fast food receipts in the car. So I really have no idea about the life it's lived. But there are some options. So here in the States, we have a Carfax report, and this is typically made for newer cars. When maintenance is logged, they'll log it on the VIN number. They being a certified shop, typically dealerships will report to Carfax. So potentially, if this car was brought to a dealership, we should be able to find some service history that's been logged on this thing. Also, we're all really curious about exactly what's going on with that engine. So more on that later. Also, I want to throw in a couple clips from my recent trip up to the mountains just to do some leaf peeping and drive around. Thought you guys would enjoy. Gotta love leaf driving. Such a great time, always a tradition in our house. Let's check out this Carfax report and see what we can see. I've already reviewed, so I'll take you through just some of the highlights. But this is what a Carfax report looks like. We can check and see accident damage, we can see some service records. It's also got previous owners logged on here, which, check this out, it's actually logged me as the second owner. So this is, of course, registered owners, but unbelievable. I bought a one-owner car. Check that out. 19,780 miles per year, fitting that it's 358,780 today. This car is a California car. Looks like it was sold in Long Beach, serviced at Volkswagen dealerships. This is all looking pretty standard so far. We can see where the mileage is tagged on the side there. So we're still here in 2004. Basic services. This one's a bit meatier, and this one has me curious. In 2005, at approximately, let's see what the last mileage, 33,538, and then maybe the next 53. So around 40,000. We had crank oil seals replaced, engine checked, cleaned, exterior trim repaired, intake gaskets, sunroof, transmission checked, transmission removed and installed. That's an odd one to me, but let's keep looking because I'm really looking to see, is there engine replacement? Is there engine rebuild logged on here? We have service contract claim, vehicle serviced, engine serviced. Basically seeing regular services through its early life, maintenance, all done where it was sold, back in Long Beach. But, see, we're getting into 2010 and we're up to almost 160,000 miles. Now, this is where things get a little bit spotty. This is the last tagged service history here, where we actually see anything, and then this is just a wash and lube, so it was detailed. We can see that the interior was kept pretty nice, but after that it kind of falls off and there's not a lot of reported history until you get to me. So I wasn't seeing what I was expecting to see. I was expecting to see engine replaced or warranty for IMS. But here's what I'm thinking. If we look up at the service in 2005, I find it a bit suspicious that the transmission is tagged as removed and installed. So here's what I did. I actually called my local Porsche dealership, and I love that you can do this with Porsches, but I called my local Porsche dealership and I asked them from my VIN number, what was my original block number? And I compared to what's in the car. Spoiler alert, it's not the original block, but what it is an AT block. And I'm going to totally butcher the German pronunciation of this, but it is an Austauschmotor, which means a factory replacement block. So you'd think that they would have noted that, but you know what? Looking at where the mileage is, where, we're right in the 996 territory, right around that 40,000 with this major service here in 2005, I think when that transmission was removed, I think that a warranty engine was placed in there. And that checks out. If we look at the 2005 date, this was April 1st of 2005, April Fools, you get a new engine. If we look at that date and think about our engine service video, it has 997 coils on. I think that this replacement engine is one of the early 3.6 engines that would have been in a 997. So we can finally put it to bed. No, it's not the original engine. But if this was replaced when the car had about 40,000 miles on it, and it's got 358,780 miles today, this engine still has over 300,000 miles on it. Now, there's nothing in the service history that suggests that there was additional work done, and that's not to say that things couldn't be logged, but going off of what we can determine, this is still over a 300,000 mile car with a factory replacement, potentially 997 3.6 liter engine. So really, really neat, really fun to find out. Thinking about where 996s tend to have problems right around that 40,000 mile range with the IMS bearing, everything kind of lines up. After seeing the Carfax and after making sure that my block wasn't the original block, it all kind of lines up for me. To keep you all up to date on other project happenings, I did drop off the front bumper cover at my friend Aaron's house, and he's going to start doing some prep work on that. Won't send the car on over there yet. We're not ready to do color. We want to make sure that that primer is good and adhered to the plastic bumper to avoid stress cracking. So definitely we'll take a little bit of a pause there, but happy to get the ball rolling. Really excited to see that. And I'm really hopeful that Aaron will let me bring you guys along when we start spraying some color on there, because that will be just a fantastic moment. Really love making this content for you guys, and I'm looking forward to making content on other cars like this. This is my 1980 Porsche 924 Turbo, or 931. It's a weird car. I'm really excited to show you guys. I particularly like weird cars. Well, I just want to thank anyone who has liked, commented, subscribed, even just people who are watching. I love putting this content out for you guys, and I love hearing from you in the comments. So, definitely drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll keep this content rolling for you. All right, until next time.